Yo, good morning, guys. I know most people are asleep right now, and I know you guys are probably gonna watch this later. So I couldn't sleep all last night, and I'm up. What most people consider crackhead hours, and this light behind me turns on and off. I don't know why it does that, but I'm still gonna keep pushing and continue this. So, um, the last week and a half or so, there's been a lot of cops that have killed black folks. There was a black dude that killed some cops, and the Black Lives Matter movement has been real prevalent the last week and a half, 2 weeks. And most people, especially the people that don't really know much about the Black Lives Matter movement, are saying hashtags with all lives matter. And I pretty much took the high road and didn't say nothing about this for like a week because, like, people got to understand, like, the Black Lives Matter movement is not about us saying that black lives are more important than white folks, but we just want equality like everybody else. So when people say all lives matter, of course every life matters, but everything isn't equal. And only black folks can understand why we think that way. And I watched the ESPYs this past week, and I was real proud of brothers like LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony, and Chris Paul standing up for our fellow black folks. And salute to them. But what I wanted to see at the ESPYs is players like players like Dirk Nowitzki, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Tom Brady. The stars that are white folks talk about everything that's going on with the cop killings, with the cops killing black folks, and I think it would have made a bigger impact because black people talking about this. It really doesn't make any waves. Really, you see that people are going from talking about the Black Lives Matter movement to now talking about Pokemon Go, which is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like, I knew it was gonna be big. Like, I wish I would have put some Facebook stock in Pokemon Go when I had the chance, because I know that people are playing this for nostalgia purposes. And AR is like the hottest thing right now. And everybody's going to be jumping on this, from people from Silicon Valley, people in New York, all the big cities like LA, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And they're getting distracted by what is really happening in the media. And the media is so quick to change their stories because they don't want another war going on, a race war, matter of fact, between white people and black people. Some people, they talk about it in public, and some people don't want to talk about it in public, because every time that you talk about issues like this, you're going to have people that are going to be pissed off, whether you're right or wrong. And that's why I loved that our star NBA players were able to speak up on it and weren't scared to, ruin their potential image in the media because of what they think is right. And another thing I want to talk about that really irked me this past week was Ben Simmons sitting out a Summer League game. That was absolutely ridiculous. I know Isiah Thomas was pissed, and it pretty much confirmed exactly what I thought about Ben Simmons before he got drafted. I was saying to people that he just don't got the heart of a champion. He don't got the drive to be a superstar player. Like, he's taking too many games off. He didn't even want to play in the NCAA tournament or any type of tournament that he would have been invited to, because he wanted to protect his status in the draft, and he wanted the money instead of trying to be a better player. Because the Summer League is really just glorified practice sessions with other NBA talent. And if you don't practice with that NBA talent, then you're not going to be as good as someone that was in the gym practicing with these guys, getting better, and establishing chemistry with their team. And people got to understand that. Because if you don't understand that, then you will, that'll be the biggest difference between someone that's a good player to a great player, or a great player to a phenomenal player. I think he'll be a really good player, but I don't think he'll be a phenomenal player unless he changes his mindset on what he does on and off the floor. Because based on his body language, I really don't believe much about him. I could be wrong. He could prove me wrong. And shoot, if he does, I would love to have him on my sports show that I'm working on right now that's going to start next week. And matter of fact, let me just announce that right now. So I'm going to start a sports talk show next week. I'm open to have any guest on. Anybody that has some sports knowledge is welcome to be on, whether they want to call in, whether they want to meet me somewhere and we can chat it up, or they can, join me in a Google Hangout session with my other co-hosts, and we'll make it happen. And I'm also open to any type of questions you may have for the show, because I'm always willing to talk about different topics, even stuff that I don't really know much about. I'll definitely do my research. I'll definitely give you guys a good show the first couple of weeks. We'll just experiment on different formats that we can do for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Also, check out my new site, camperry.co. Check it out. Hope you like it. And lastly, go check out Real Sport. It's probably the best sports site, best news sports site that I've ever been a part of. And I hope you guys love it. Hey, Patrick Pete, what's up? First time doing this little Facebook Live thing. Couldn't sleep. And also, before I go, and I hope you guys have a blessed Saturday. I'm probably about to get some sleep in another hour or two. And also, before I go, I want to shout out all the people that have helped me out this past week. I know I've been listening to a lot of Eric Thomas lately. My fire has been rekindled, because the last couple months it's been a up and down journey for me. And listening to that again has definitely pumped me up. And also, I want to thank a couple other people. Chrissy Mariner, she's been awesome. Also want to thank Rachel Penderson. She's been awesome too. Shelby Kinter's been awesome. Also, I need to chat up with Naaman Banks pretty soon. I recently did a story about him and what he has done in my life. And lastly, I want to talk about, before I go, is what is the next thing you want me to talk about on my next Facebook Live chat? Because I'm kind of rambling a little bit. My first one, didn't really know what to talk about. Kind of just went on here because I was tired, bored, and I couldn't sleep. So, hope you guys loved it. I'll chat with you guys later. Peace.